we go. Hey Hacksters, happy Wednesday. I'm in Las Vegas for CES, so if you're gonna be on the floor, come find me. I'm gonna be in Eureka Park today and wandering generally around tomorrow. Yeah, so I happen to have this thing that I brought with me because I was thinking it would be cool to build something that I could wear in the evening for parties and stuff. And it's perfect timing because this package came from Effulgent, from Daniel Lee at Effulgent.co, and it includes these two little 1 meter reels of what is called glow silk LED fiber. So let's take a look at their Twitter. You can sew it. This is at Effulgent LED, and it's linked in the description of this video. Although in this case, you're not sewing the fiber through the machine, you're sewing over it with some thread. And here's an amazing dinosaur that they've done. You can find a bunch of this info on their Twitter, but we also have a data sheet directly from Daniel. So it seems a little bit challenging to work with, honestly, but the results are gorgeous. You can thread it through beads. From this picture, I'm assuming that it is fully insulated so that you'd be able to, one thing that I want to do is like weave it together, and all kinds of options here. So based on the data sheet here, let's open this up a little bit. I've got two little bags here. One of them says B on the end, and the other one says a G on the end. So I assume that this one is blue and this one is green, which is perfect for me, obviously. And it's just this tiny little reel with some little tiny copper wires coming out of it. This is a single thread that you have to kind of divide. I used a wire cutter to just snip really delicately in between these two tiny little wires. As you can see, they're sort of laminated in this picture up here. And let's see. I was trying to figure out the best way to attach things to this. In the past, what I've done is use some sandpaper to rough up the surface, which appears to be covered in a kind of enamel. Another thing you can do sometimes is that you can use a lighter to burn off that coating, but that's not always an option. It doesn't always work. And then in terms of power, there's all these different variants that they have. Oh yeah, there's DC and AC versions. In the AC versions, it looks like it sort of twinkles going back and forth. So you have LEDs mounted in both directions, so half of them are lighting at a time. My guess is it would appear half as bright as the DC version because of that's basically a PWM. And then here is the money stuff that I was looking for. Forward voltage for green is 2.4 to 2.8 volts. For blue, it's 2.6 to 3 volts. So you'd want to work with something like, you could do with something with a coin cell maybe. I haven't yet tested that because I don't want to blow out a whole reel of these just by testing it. So I want to get a bunch of resistors in one place. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to do that before I came here. So we'll see if I actually have the materials to build anything at all. But you know, you could also do something with a little step down converter or something like that, and say a 3.7 volt lithium ion battery, or like an 18650. That would be a good option. Operating current is 3. I'm assuming milliamp. Oh yeah, on the right it says milliamps. Yeah, and then the reverse current and reverse voltage. Very exciting. So I can't wait to build something with these. I've got some ideas, but I'm not going to say them because A, then maybe I won't ever build them, and B, I'm still a little bit paranoid. But I can't wait to get these stitched into something. It comes in two versions. One of them is every 5 millimeters there's an LED, and the other one is every 10 millimeters, so every centimeter, and that's what I appear to have here. You can barely see those LEDs as little knobbles on this fiber. And it is 2 wires, and they thoughtfully have made them 2 different colors. So there's a red one and a bare copper one from what it looks like. And I'm gonna leave you with that and get out onto the floor. If you're at CES, come find me. You can hit us up on Twitter. I'm gonna be posting stuff live pretty much all day on our Twitter and Instagram. And then we'll bring you some more cool stuff on Facebook tomorrow. All right, have an awesome rest of your Wednesday. And